All right, several of you asked for this particular one, which I've done pretty much the same exact video here, so please see that and see if that can help you out with that. This one we did in class, so we're going to go ahead and move on to a couple of these guys here. So for this here, this is the directrix is at y equals 2, so you just graph them. Just figure out what you have there. The vertex is over 3, down 3 here. And so then what happens is that, remember, the vertex is in between the focus and the directrix. So we need to count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be where the focus is. So the focus is still over 3, but instead of down at -3, it was down 5 more than that, which would be -8. To write the equation of the parabola, remember the equation of the parabola needs an x with a squared in it, and then a y with a no squared, and we need to have our 1 over 4p out here. As you notice, it is facing down, so I'm going to have it negative. My p value was 5, so 1 over 4 times 5 is 20. The vertex at what goes in here, so the x gets your -3, which is the opposite of that. The y gets your +3, which is the opposite of that one. Very similarly is this one here. My directrix is at -2. My focus is at 1, 2. And my vertex needs to be exactly in between them. So we do need to know the order of where the focus is. It's inside our parabola, or where our vertex is on the parabola, and then our directrix is on the other side. So the vertex is at 1, 0, which means we can write our parabola, our equation. So again, we have x with a squared. We have y with not a squared. The vertex is the opposite of this one, which is -1. Technically, this is 0. So ultimately, you can just write y on that side. That's fine. Over here, this is positive, so it's going to be a positive. It's 1 over 4p. P is equal to 2. It's the distance from the vertex up or the vertex down. And so 2 times 4 is 8. All right, let's look at one more of these guys with the parabolas all together here. So again, just like I've said on all of these, our x's need to be on one side and our y's need to be on the other. You need to fabricate a number that goes in here. I need to divide that by 2, which is 1, and then square it, which is still 1. I need to take the square root of 1, which happens to just be 1. So if I multiply out x plus 1 times x plus 1, this is what I'm going to get. I need to have this number actually over here. So if I factor out a 20 out of both of them, so again, if I multiply this back, I would get this number, and then divide by the 20. So I'm going to get y minus 2 on that side, and on this side I'm going to have 1 over 20 and x plus 1. Sorry, that looks a little bit weird. Let's fix that. So why do I need that? I need that for my vertex, which comes from here, opposite of that one, opposite of that one. I need it for my p-value. My p-value is 1 over 4 times p, so p must be 5. And then I need to go ahead and graph that. So -1 up 2, that's my vertex. It is a positive p-value, so that means it's going to be facing up. It goes up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was already at 2, and 2 plus 5 is 7. Just kidding. I didn't realize that was D. The directrix is down below 5, so this was up 2. I need to go down 3 more to make this a p-value of 5. So down 3 more puts us at -3. And y is equal to -3 is the equation of that.